As many of you know, the town has been reflecting on its role in ensuring our community is an inclusive, just, and safe place for everyone. A few of the actions we've taken as we begin our social and racial equity journey include engaging All Aces Inc. as our diversity, equity, and inclusion transformation partner, reviewing all town policies, beginning with the police department, to root out any potential bias, discriminatory language, or impact, and joining the Government Alliance on Race and Equity and the National League of Cities to access their equity resources. This important work is being led by our town staff and community volunteers. This video will showcase some of them, staff members from across different town departments, and a few of the members of the Citizen Advisory Council, who represent the diversity of Lexington's population. We have a lot of work ahead of us, but if we truly want Lexington to be a just and equitable community, we must grow and work together to make sure that everyone has a seat at the table. We hope you'll join us.
Working in the Human Services Department, diversity, equity, and inclusion is important in our efforts to provide programs and services that meet the needs of all residents while celebrating the rich diversity of our community.
The Department of Public Works provides a number of services that the community uses every day, like making sure your water is running and ensuring the roadways are safe. Learning more about diversity, equity, and inclusion will help us better serve our diverse community by understanding the unique needs of our residents.
Our work in diversity, equity, and inclusion is important given the variety of social and cultural characteristics that exist in the community. I want to be sure that everyone I come in contact with is treated fairly, and I do my best to meet their needs.
As a therapeutic recreation specialist, learning more about diversity, equity, and inclusion is important as I work to create adaptive programming that provides increased opportunity to residents of all abilities in our community.
How we interact with the community shapes how people view the police. Understanding the cultural differences of our diverse community helps us build trust and become more effective communicators.
Equity, diversity, and inclusion is important to me because I work in a library, a place that should be welcoming and safe for every single member of the community. Lady Bird Johnson once said that the library is the most democratic of places because the only entrance requirement is interest. So my hope is that every person in Lexington feels welcome and finds something of interest, of course, when they walk in our doors.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the town's diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives and the many important faces working on this effort. We are committed to the continued and improved integration of equity into the fabric of our organization and the delivery of all public services. This is not easy work, but it is critical if we want Lexington to be a truly welcoming and inclusive community. This is just the beginning of our racial and social equity journey. Moving forward, we will be working with town staff and engaging the community to ensure every voice has a chance to be heard.